Streaming. Hopefully, we should be streaming, baby. Now, I don't know why it's made me do that again. Hold on. Mr. Butler should be streaming. There we go. Now, that's strange, isn't it? Are you, folks? If you're here, hold on. Click on the... Mr. Butler should be streaming. Yeah, turn the volume down, Martin. There we go. Yes, we are streaming, baby. Try refreshing the page. I don't know what it is, folks, but every time I stream, turn your volume down, baby, I have to put in a new stream key for some reason. Sharon's brother Chris, he does this every day, and he says apparently you shouldn't have to do that. So we're just, let me just scroll down the page for a second, folks. Can you hear me all right? Straight away, someone's on you.
I know. I said to you, how long would it take? And it's the bloody...
Wondering Haggis, Matt Martin, Matt Michael. Is it Matt Martin or Matt Michael? I can't remember. Matt Martin, I think. Nice to see you in the stream. Ollie, Nathan, Motorhead is also here. Jason Hughes, hello Sharon and Martin. Darren Egerton, Pete Froud. Pete Froud's always here. Isn't you, Pete? Paul says hi from the Isle of Man. Jason, I hope you got your sticker, mate. We did send the second one off. I'll tell you what it was. Shall tell him.
It was me. I'm very sorry. It was me.
She forgot to put it in the envelope. I'll give her the amount of...
human.
I know you are, baby. I'll give her the amount of stickers, these stickers, anybody wants to know what we're talking about here. Our Retrorestore stickers. When someone makes a super chat donation there, we just drop them a sticker when they drop us their email address and name and address, sorry, in... where is it? Let's try and get it up on the screen. There we go, to my retrorestoreuk@gmail.com, and we'll pop them a sticker in the place. So that's from the super chat there. So it is in the post with the sticker in the envelope this time.
I did actually send yours off first class as it was my mistake.
Did you really, baby?
I did.
Do you normally send them second class?
Yeah.
What is the price? Hold on, I don't know this, folks. What is the price of a stamp?
It was John Massey, wasn't it?
Jason. Was it John?
Jason Massey, not John, sorry.
Yeah, Jason Massey.
Yes, very sorry.
It's my administration.
You actually should have had it today if your postman's been yet.
Yeah. Who else we got there? Blah, blah, blah. Oh, a few new names down here I haven't seen for a while. As Andy Wilson, Mark Bowles is there. Hiya, Mark. Yeah, we know, Mark. She ain't going to let one go today.
No,
don't worry about
need
it.
to keep hearing about it.
She's getting the hump with it.
Yes, because I said...
It's been 2 weeks now.
No, it's been a week.
And not only that, Sharon's
What
brother...
did you bring up about himself? Oh, no.
Sharon's better. Yours was live. Yours was live. Sharon's...
Oh, he's got the sticker.
Sharon's brother keeps giving it on his channel as well. United Kingdom Talk. We'll have a little chat about that. A lot of you have been going over. We're trying to get Chris to 1,000 subs, as you probably know.
Really there, so if you
What's he got, Sharon? Have a quick look. Open another window up.
Please subscribe.
Yeah. Right, I'm just going to do a few likes, a few hellos first of all before I start showing you all what I've got to show you. We've got air traction in the house. The clapper's going. Well, to be honest with you, we've been so busy, I've not had a chance to get my clackers out, Sharon.
He's got 946 subscribers, so please, could we today hopefully get him to hit the 1,000?
Yeah.
If any of you out there haven't subscribed to my wonderful...
ChrisReardon UK.
Hello, Altagish.
Well, Shall, write the link into his channel.
I don't know what it is.
Well, if you go to his channel on a new window, copy the link, and then post... Well, it's the top of the page. Go to his channel, click on his channel.
Look, I'm on.
Click on it. Don't just hover the mouse over it, Shall. Click on it.
What, that?
Yeah, now at the top there, click on that.
Oh, I see.
Highlight it, copy.
I know how to do that.
This is basic stuff.
Yeah, well,
and then paste it into the chat. And I should see
it right now, people.
God, that was hard work, wasn't it?
Why are you talking to me? Was there any need for that, people? No.
But how can I
don't do things like that.
This is live. How can I get the message across to you, baby? You know, like I said to you, put 6 of them in an envelope and send them off. That didn't happen, did it?
Oh, should we talk about...
Shh, calm down. You moved too fast.
Let's talk about your mistake then, shall we, on your restoring video?
I'm going to show them that, Sharon, because I'll share everything. Let me come to it, Sharon. I've got an itinerary. Look, yeah. Let me come to it, baby. I've dropped it now. Look.
Good. Thank you all those that have already subbed to my stupid brother, but we'd like a few more.
Right, let's have a little quick read here before we go on to my itinerary. Jason, I need a bouncy castle blown up. Can Sharon
for God's sake.
No more trumping jokes, please.
I will go.
Oh, don't go, baby. Don't go.
I'll go.
Auto gear change. Wave, Sharon. Sharon, give him a wave. Auto gear change.
I did say hello to him a minute ago.
Did you? Phil me nuts. Could you say hello to Lee Stevens? Yes, Lee. Hello, bud. I don't know if you're watching. You might not even be watching. If he's not filming nuts, get him to watch the replay. We've got hello from France. Motorhead VG is in France on holidays. I wonder if that's on a driving holiday or whether he's in a hotel or something. France, nice. Still, see, we're at the end of the holiday season now, aren't we? Nice one. Right, Ollie Hamilton says, Mark, how's the Triumph coming along? Well, I've got to. I started. Shao, can I talk, please, baby?
Yeah, my son's here. Hello, Gary, Evie, Harry.
I did jack it up the other day, and I took the wheels off. And if you look at this, that's the back of one of the wheels, which is really, really sort of. It might be.
Webby.
It might be corrosion, Shao. It might be surface rust, and also I'm going to refurb the discs there, as you can probably see.
I reckon you should powder coat that.
Well, I'm going to take the calipers off, Shao. I'm going to powder coat them. I was going to put new discs on it, but as Parkness said in a reply to one of my emails, they'll probably come up all right. They don't look like there's any lips on them or anything, so I'm probably going to go along with them anyway. So, yeah, the Triumph Acclaim, I keep meaning to start it, as you know, and things keep popping up in the way. Sharon? Do they?
No.
Can you just pop into the kitchen, baby?
Can I just say
No.
thank you to the person that has just subscribed to my brother?
Oh, lovely. We'll have a count up in a
What
minute.
did you in the kitchen for?
No, not the kitchen, over there, I mean. Can you go and get that suspension thing over there on the
Oh,
table?
see, his legs don't work
Oh,
anymore.
I'll get it. Stay there. Not having that.
That's Barney, look.
Does she
mate,
go
up.
on, doesn't she?
Well, no, you can do it.
Don't argue with me, baby.
It's the only time I
You're
can.
having a go at me. They think you'll have a go at me all the time.
No, it's the other way round.
This, you remember we took the top off of Jimmy's Astra van? We took the other one off, and this nut on top of his suspension was totally corroded. And as you know, as it did on the other side, it popped off and it rusted through. So we ended up going out to get another one there, as you can see. I've been waiting for this to come, so I can't finish his van off. And what happened the other day, Shout? We was in bed. It's about 8 o'clock in the morning. And did you go out the front for some reason?
I don't know what you're on about.
Jimmy's van.
No, I heard this noise.
She heard the noise. We're laying
I
in
thought
bed,
it was
right?
An alarm.
Listen to
House
this.
alarm.
Yeah, and what happened?
So I went out to have a look. Well, I wanted to put the kettle on first, priorities.
Always have a couple.
And then
I'll put that before.
I thought I must go and have a know because it's not our house alarm. So I went out the drive. And I thought it sounds near, but not that loud.
Near but far, Shao.
Yeah. And as I've walked out, it's Jimmy's van. So
Well-
I've come in, got the keys. The lady across the road that's got the B&B.
Go on.
I was just coming over to see you. That's been going off quite a while. So I apologised. I said, this will sort it. Put the key in the lock, put the key in ignition, turned it. Battery's dead.
Nothing.
But the alarm's still going.
Still go. She comes to get me up. And of course, I'm half asleep.
Not happy, man.
I
in the
says to her,
morning.
press the alarm. I said, it'll go, open the door, put the key in the ignition. She said, I've done that. So I've had to get out of bed. I've gone out.
Martin, can you turn your autofocus off?
Oh, I can't do it now, otherwise I'll bugger everything up.
Chris has just said.
Yeah, I know, Chris. I forgot to set the camera up like
What
that.
can you do, Chris? What can you do?
Well, I was having trouble. Chris, I had to put another stream key in.
I've got you another viewer. A
Shall.
subscriber.
Let me finish this story, baby.
Oh, right, okay.
So we went out. I tried the key in the ignition. The key goes in, and it's totally dead. Nothing. Anyway, now I've got to start getting the bonnet up, when I takes the bonnet up, disconnect the battery. The car alarm's still going off. The car battery, obviously there's an internal battery inside the alarm box. But where is the alarm box? I don't know. I've just got up. I haven't looked online, or I don't know where it is. Anyway, cut a long story short, I found it. I had a listen. I got Jimmy up then. I said, get up, go and get up, get downstairs, help me out. Under the scuttle, you know where the windscreen wipers flap, there's a plastic scuttle pad cover there. I levered that up and I could hear it. It's coming down from the passenger side, right under that scuttle. But can you get to it? No. So you've got to unbolt two 10mm screws, and this is it. Look, let me show you. This is the alarm thing, which if your alarm goes off and you can't get to your alarm, even though you've disconnected the battery, this is the thing you're looking for, by the way. You can't see it properly because it's under that scuttle panel, but I managed to get my hand in, and then I noticed, oh, it's fixed, and as you can see, it's got this bracket around it. So you've got two 10mm bolts you have to undo under that scuttle panel, and then you can get it out. But even then, you have to open this up. And don't forget, all the time, this is still going off. So I managed to bring this indoors, take it off like that, right? And then there's no fixings on it. It's a sealed unit, as you can probably see. But there is a rim there, as you can see. So I jammed a screwdriver in there, opened it up, and inside you've got obviously the circuit board. On the circuit board there, which you probably can't see, there is actually a battery in there. But you can't get to nothing there, so you've got 2 speaker wires that come off the circuit board into the lid, as you can probably see there. And all I've done was cut the red one, and then we stopped it. So basically, that was the issue. But the problem was, why was the alarm going off? And I went and had a look in the forums, and don't forget, I charged Jimmy's battery up a couple of weeks ago, and he's not used the van because we was waiting for that suspension part to come. He must have a duff battery or a battery drain, because what happens with this car, or this model of car, the Vauxhall Astras, or it might even be the whole range of Astras with this type of alarm system, is that if the voltage goes below a certain voltage, it senses a voltage drop, and then it goes into alarm mode, which is exactly what it's done there. And the only access you've got is to be able to get in the car with the key on the driver's door. Central locking doesn't work, nothing. The alarm goes off, and when you put your key in the ignition, that doesn't even reset it. So it goes into an alarm mode if the voltage drops below a certain voltage, and unfortunately, the only way to stop it is to get this thing out of the car, take it apart like I just told you, or basically hit it with a hammer. And what a lot of people do, and this is when they steal cars apparently, again I've been looking around the forums about this, and this is interesting.
Well, no, it's not.
Some people, when they steal these cars, they shoot that expanding foam through that plastic grill I just told you about, and seal that up to deaden the sound. And that's how people get over that sort of thing, to deaden these down. But there it is. If you've got a Vauxhall Astra and you've got a Duff battery, and it's car sitting for a while, and if your alarm goes off, that's the thing you've got to take out. But you have to unbolt that first with 2 10mm bolts, take it in your house, break it open like I've done there, and happy days. And it wasn't an happy day because it gave me the up for the rest of the day, didn't it, Shell? Anyway, let's have a look at some. What?
Hello, it's Tracy, Ben, Kiddies.
Who's that, Shell?
Your daughter.
Oh, your attitude, honestly. Honestly.
Hello, Roy the boy.
You're on form today, baby.
Oh, our daughter's here. Say hello.
Yeah, I
My
am.
son's here.
Shell?
It's like family gathering.
It's
isn't
not. If you want to talk to her on a one-to-one, pick the phone up.
I'm excited.
You can see that. Right, let's just zoom back a bit. I've missed a few names out here. Jacko, Small Engine Repair. Hi, Jacko.
Hello.
Pete the Mechanic. Rob. How many people are in the house, Sharon?
108.
108. We're over the 100 anyway. That's nice. Stephen Price. Andy Wilson. Northern Ireland. Is that Glitty? Yeah, Glitty.
Oh, North Carolina. We've got
Charles
somebody
Mackleson, good afternoon. Steve Price, I've said that, I think, from Aldershot. Romford, hi Dave, I take it you're from Romford, Dave. Sam Wright, Toledo Jones, good afternoon. Yamda Taro, hi Martin. Auto Gear Change, we said hello to. Yeah, Mark Bowles is there. I've got quite a few names here, I can't rattle them all off. The Aylesbury Cyclist, hello bud. Darren Egton, no rant t-shirt today, Martin.
No, it does change.
Yeah, to be honest with you, as I said just before we fired up, I don't think I've got anything to rant to.
I think you was really getting into a little one then, wasn't you?
No, that was an upset which I had, Sharon, during the week.
Oh dear, was it? An upset. It was another upset.
Well, don't you get upsets, baby?
Oh, many.
Peter Lake's here. Peter Lake, hello Martin.
Less of that, Peter.
Less of that, Peter.
Less of that.
Mrs. Trump, he's just called her, never mind. That'll die down, shall when there's something else what rattles people. Bottom but the bottom but it's there, shall.
I know.
Hello Roy.
Stressed.
Happy birthday for I think it was Wednesday,
Yeah,
Roy.
happy
Roy's the
birthday.
boy.
Oh,
I think I did see Chris mention you on his show as
oh,
well.
she's singing happy birthday to you, Roy.
Huh. Gary, playtime with Evie and Harry.
On your bike.
Gary's just given me a bike, basically, a push bike. I wanted to do a bit of cycling sort of thing. And do you know, when you weigh a bit heavier than you used to a few years back, right? Do you know how hard even a modern mountain bike saddle gets after about 2 or 3 miles? They're no fun at all, and I don't remember that ever being a problem when I was a lot lighter. So what have I done? You can buy gel, what are they called? Gel sprung seats. Look at this little baby.
Your backside ain't going to fit on
Look
that.
at that. Sharon, it's sitting on a razor blade at the moment.
My brother likes a hard saddle.
Look at that.
If you'd like to subscribe to ChrisReardon, please.
Look at that little baby. That cost, listen
Well,
to
you get
this.
one cheek on that, you wouldn't.
Shall? £7.50.
What a bargain.
Come from China.
I got here quick.
It did come here quick. Well, whether it's come from China.
You got a thingy.
What? What we got, baby?
Somebody wants to know if the Vauxhall Mocha has the same alarm issue.
Oh, Mark's just given us a £2.
I didn't know there's a Vauxhall. Oh, the Mocha, yeah.
Yeah, it is a Mocha.
Yeah,
It's just smaller than the Saphira, isn't it?
No, Robbie, I wanted the Mocha.
Oh, that one, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. This is going back on the car, which is
He's saying it has the same
2007.
alarm,
Oh, has the same alarm. Oh, right. Well, it might be that, Mark. And thanks for the £2 donation, bud. Or tip, shall we say. You're going to get one of them if you put your name and address in an email there, as you can probably see, just there. Oh, where is it? There, on the screen there. Send an email to retrorestoreuk@gmail.com and I'll send you one of our stickers for giving us a little tip there. And that's nice. So, yeah, that's what happens anyway with that alarm system. But that, I can't wait to fit that. Shall? Hey?
Yeah, and I just, if my
Lovely.
brother gets to 1,000 subscribers, he might do another raffle for a free fridge magnet.
Yeah, wait there, Shall?
Oh,
Wait there. Wait there.
We all know you'd like.
Sorry,
Did you
baby.
see that? Did you see that? I was battered. Free fridge magnet, eh? Come on, brother. I know you're there,
Listen
watching
to
me
this.
on your. Oh, look at Barn.
Look at me running, Shall? Right, listen to this, folks.
Right today, now you've done that.
Sharon's brother, right, on his daily show, ChrisReardon UK, ChrisReardon UK, UnitedKingdomTalk. Oh, hello, V-dubs. That's Jamie, by the way. Jamie, nice one, Jamie. Same with you, bud.
Send your address.
Send your address on
And
that
I
email.
might even stick it in the envelope.
You might even put a kiss on the back of it, Sharon.
You would like even kiss on the back?
Not lipstick, baby.
They wouldn't know, would they, otherwise?
Martin Rowe, same with you, Martin. You get one of them. Put your name and address in an envelope. Put your name and address on an email, and fill me nuts as well.
Hang on. Did somebody just put down that's my baby brother?
Who?
My brother's actually older than me. I'm not having that.
He's not the baby, but he's older than all of us.
Yeah, he's
Anyway,
quite old,
look.
Winkley.
I said to him, he does it on his show, right? He does a daily chat show in the morning, mostly between 9 and 10:30, something like that.
He rants. He needs
Listen,
a t-shirt.
Shell.
He needs a t-shirt.
And he's now started doing, a raffle. Like when you get a little ticket, a little paper ticket. He does that on the show. And you ever guess what you can win? Look at this. Look at that. Look, just trying to get info. Oh, that's lovely, isn't it? That is a fridge magnet, right? Now that.
Now go and subscribe.
Shell, hold on,
I'm
baby.
trying to get subscribers.
We'll do that in a minute. Chris, you're right. I should put you in a different room.
I'm happy not to be here.
By the sounds of it, you are, Sharon. He gives these away in a raffle. Every day, you can get a ticket every day, right? Listen to this. And at the end of the week, it's either the end of, or what day is it, Shell?
I'm not speaking.
Oh, come on, don't get the ump now, Shell.
Monday, I think he's doing.
Monday, that's it. So
Monday week.
that was a
instead.
joke, wasn't it? He pulls the raffle live, and you can win one of these things just by putting your name down or saying ticket please in the comment section.
Somebody wants your email address.
The email,
it's on
the email
front.
address is on the screen. Is it on your screen, Sharon?
Yeah,
there it is.
Yeah. Oh, then they've put LOL.
Oh, it's a joke, isn't it?
See that?
That's funny, isn't it? Anyway, and this really strong magnet. I put it on our fridge and went to pull it off, and the door opened on the fridge. It's so strong.
Is Butler's Empire only 38 subs short of 1,000?
I don't know, Sha. Who told you that?
Look, somebody's just put that.
I don't know. I'm hoping so, because I've got a video to go on there a bit later on. So yeah, pop over to his links there. Roy's the boys just put it up in the comment section there as well. He's only how far off is he, Sharon?
I can't. I'm just. Oh, hang on.
How far off is he now?
Let's refresh.
He's been YouTubing for 13
He's got
years.
950. We only need 50 more of you.
50 more of you to
Come
pop
on,
over there.
people.
He's been YouTubing for 13 years, right? Doing these chat shows every day virtually. And he only needs 50 more subs. And you can win the fridge magnet on his show as well. And it's a great thing. He wouldn't even give me one. I could win it, believe it or not. So that he won't get one of them unless he puts down in the comment section or leaves us a super chat, shall will he? He won't get one of them. He might get one if he gives us a super chat, shall? Anyway, right. So that's that. We'll keep you updated on that, for example, with Chris. And as you probably know, another way we earn our income, so to speak, is by merchandise. And I did try to show this last week. If you look below the videos, if you're on YouTube, which you probably are, there's a row of merchandises there, like the T-shirts and stuff like that. A lot of people have been asking me, can they buy the I Love to Rant T-shirts? Because I think quite a few of you like ranting as well. Well, here's the thing. As you know, I used to print them ourselves, didn't we, Shell?
Yeah.
But we don't print them anymore. We've sold the equipment in January, and for the last 8 months we've been T-shirt free.
Oh,
But Sharon,
what?
below the YouTube videos, just below it, we now use Teespring. They do charge a bit extra though. That's the trouble. Hiya, Mark. Mark's just dropped in another £2
Can I
there.
just say,
What?
also, if you'd like to subscribe to Butler's Empire, we're only like 40 odds away from the 1,000.
Yeah. Well, this is Chris's little thing, Shell. First, we're going to do Chris first, baby.
So, if you...
Cheers, Mark. Thanks for that, buddy.
Oh, he's got 953 now, Chris. Brilliant.
Listen. I forgot what I was saying.
I
Now.
actually agree with you there.
Shell.
Chris should give to the 1,000th subscriber a fridge magnet.
Ah, that
I
would
think
be a
that is
thing.
Good idea, but I don't know how we'd know.
Yeah, because it
who's
comes
the
up.
1,000th.
Yeah, you can tell.
So there's a little idea for you.
If
brother.
you're online, Chris, if you're still here, which you probably are, well, if and when we can get you to the 1,000 today, whoever has the 1,000th one will win a fridge magnet.
Oh, you can't say that if I'm married.
He's happy. Look, the excitement's building.
Do you agree with that, brother? Does that
Of course he
not a
does.
good idea for the
So
1,000th
anyway,
person?
those of you who would like an I Love to Rant T-shirt,
How do I subscribe?
Shall, listen to me, baby. When I'm talking, we got two conversations going on at once here.
Shut up and go.
No, so you threaten me with the ultimate all the time. You threaten to leave me, baby.
I'm leaving you. I'm
You're
not
drinking
leaving
your
the
blinking
room.
pink gin, whatever it is.
If only.
You don't drink gin, Sharon.
I did let me do when we went out the other night, didn't I? It was quite nice.
We haven't been out for years.
We went out the other Thursday with our daughter when she was over.
Anyway, so if you want an I Love to Rant T-shirt, I'm getting some created via Teespring, and they'll be in the link below, where there's a strip of merchandise below from Teespring. I'll be putting them in there, basically. That's the point I'm trying to make, anyway. Now, we made a shed the weekend, didn't we, Sharon? Those of you who've seen the shed video, that was Chris, Sharon's brother, on that one, by the way, and yeah, he's got quite a few subscribers on the back of that video, which is very good. And hopefully, we'll, as I said, we'll get him up to the 1,000 mark by the end of this show. Let's hope so, anyway. Right, let's show you a few things, a few bits and pieces. Any of you out there? I'll tell you what. Before I do that, Shell, we'll have a little comment section. Let's have a little look back. Let's just go back. Right, I've been there. Big Boss Man, you need 38 subs on your other channel. Yeah, I did. Yeah, Sharon just said that. Big Boss Man, I never knew that, to be honest with you. I'll be uploading onto that this week. I found some old footage of me and Sharon back in 1991, which I'm going to play for you in a minute, because a lot of you think that, oh look, oh, he's always been a bit on the large side, hasn't he? Don't we, Sharon? Well, we haven't. I've only been on the large side since I stopped working in the system and started working for myself. When you have what you want when you want it. So that's just another story. Yeah. Oh, I'm going to show that now anyway. Let me put that on now. This is me and Sharon, or should I say Sharon and I, back in 1991, Chris, down our caravan, when my mum and dad had a caravan. So what you're going to see is predominantly me and Sharon in this video. You'll see my dad, and I think I've been turned into my dad now. My dad's not with us anymore. He died in 1992, about a year later, funny enough. And other family members as well. So this is about 4 minutes long, by the way. So I hope you enjoy this. So have a look at this.
Come here.
What's he got?
Put him down. Got bloody sunglasses. Got him. Got what? Not happy now. Bloody sunglasses.
Leave him. Stay there.
See you later, yeah? Yeah, hey! Is it on? Sound and all?
A lovely car, isn't it? How did you do this?
I don't know, I was painting it, half this is half.
What is it? What sort of finish is that?
That's what we call bromide finish.
Bromide. And why are you dribbling when you're saying that?
I don't know.
So, you're obviously going at the car repairs in?
Yeah. This is a caravan, it's called Lakeside,
Yeah.
as you can see.
We wasn't talking about the caravan.
No.
We was talking about the car. Let's carry on. Do you intend continuing and finishing the job off?
Well, it's half done, isn't it? It's got
Coach paint. What is it supposed to do?
Need no run, no blotches.
Yeah.
You put it on by a brush.
Yeah.
This is a spray.
You don't, in other words, you paint it on instead of spray it on. Have you ever, if we could just go around the other side of the car, we'll see if there's some body work which Mr. Butler's done. If you come around here, please.
That's what you call body filler.
I see you've prepared this bit of the car very well for spraying.
Oh, that's all right. That's got to be filled in yet.
Filler.
Filler, yes.
Do you think a bit of filler will do the job for
I
that?
think so. Get it close, that one actually.
I did.
Oh, you get it closer.
Well, I think you've got a lot to learn, Mr. Butler.
Well, you got to see, we should take to see Ken's working. Come on, come on, see Ken working.
Alright, that's it.
Come and shut the gate.
Alright, come
Listen,
Does that remind you of?
on. Just come on with it.
You're not going to do it on
where's
me.
the little dog got?
Do that one, go on.
Well, I'm not buying two. I'm not spending out £15.
No! That's got
Well, let's have a look.
No, they're my two, they are.
Well, one of the girls can use that. Kelly can.
Here's a key, Sharon. Take the cars and be very careful.
Okay, Roy.
You just, before you move off, check everything. Mirrors.
Okay, Roy.
Come.
Go on now.
Pardon me?
What's that?
Yeah, I do.
Sharon,
What?
when you stop, put it in park handbrake on. Same as handbrake off now.
Right name.
Where?
What?
In the back, the door's open.
We're going. We're going to gate.
No, I'm not buying no sweets. Get back, get back.
That's it, I like to see the woman take control there.
Alright, get
I
Val
want
on
to
there.
go. No, I want to go.
You check behind you.
Oh, look at her go, look.
Sharon, wave. Wave. Slow down.
That's it, Roy, you tell her. How are you, Sharon?
All round the
Yeah.
This is half-inch chap, by the way.
What do you do for a living?
Hello, Val. Here comes Val
Nothing.
And the
Why?
pop is thick.
I think you're very beautiful.
I think I'm quite a crawler.
I think you've got sunglasses on, isn't it?
One.
You wearing sunglasses? You wearing sunglasses or what?
Oh, is that your daughter?
That's my daughter.
God, there is a likeness there, isn't there?
Well, she opens her mouth, you'll be able to tell her.
Yeah.
Supercolour
Do you teach your kids things like that, dear?
No, the father does.
Who's the father? Where is the father?
I don't know.
Well, shall we have a look around the room for him?
Yes, please. This is the father.
Yeah, just go back.
Yeah, I'm father to Tracy and father to Gary.
To the
Shall we
bridge.
go outside?
Yeah, let's go outside.
Does anybody go outside? We can have some fun outside.
Shall we have a bit of sun before
Inside.
sit?
That's a rain down.
Where?
She's right, Paul.
Okay. It is, it was on red.
It is just right now, look. Give it a drink, Sharon.
Oh, 28 years ago. There you go. Just thought I'd show you that. I just found that today. Oh, 28 years ago. Long time ago, Sharon.
Many movies.
Moody Jeep Baz, just below you've got a super chat button down there, just below on the comment section. You can put a donation down there, mate, if you want. So that was 28 years ago. And from that little boy and girl there, that was Gary and Tracy, our daughter. Jimmy wasn't about then, was he, Shal?
No.
So from that, because Jimmy weren't about then, hold on, where's that other picture I put up there? So just from that little, my mum and dad obviously ain't with us anymore. So the kids from Gary and Tracy now are there, and that's the family down from Gary and Tracy there. Gary and Tracy are the two on the end there, as you can probably see, and there's all our grandkids there, as you can probably see. So all that has come from that within the last 28 years. And, you know, that's why I like recording stuff on camera. A lot of people didn't have the access to a video camera or definitely not streaming way back then. But it's great to watch your family and stuff like that as they've grown up. Anyway, let's have a look at a few of your comments there. Oh, pardon me, Sharon.
better that than the other.
He's got more air now. Yeah, I probably have actually. Sharon was a good driver. Sharon was a hot lady back then.
Oh!
She still is.
Yeah, I am to you.
She's still inside there, and so am I. Oh, I thought I was about 11 stone 4 there, I think I was.
Do I really sound like Olive from off the bus?
You are starting to, Sharon, yeah.
Sounding like her.
Yeah. Nicely, mummy. Give him some sweet. Sharon was a good driver. Yeah, Sharon is a good driver, actually, Brendan. Vinyl roof. Yeah, that was my Mark IV Cortina there, which I'd give to my dad. And my dad being my dad, he had a couple of strokes, and that's why he was... he didn't have a car then. I'll give him that car, basically. And he painted it with hand paint, like vinyl gloss. And that was his foray at the bodywork, believe it or not. And that bit at the back there, he just touched it up a little bit. So anyway, that was my old man there. But that engine was a 2 litre automatic Mark IV Cortina, which was mine. And the transit van sitting next to it was a 1600 transit van, which was gutless. And then I think it was about within the next year of that, I ended up putting that 2 litre transit van engine and gearbox. No, not the gearbox, the engine, sorry. Straight into the transit van. So that was I turned it into a 2 litre transit van. So that's what I've done with that anyway. Somebody said that on a wedding video, Princess Diana and Prince Charles. Yeah, well, she did have her hair done in a certain way, especially if you look at our wedding photos as well. That was the era, the early 80s at the end of the day, when Sharon had her hair like that. We happen to do a bit on the 50cc dirt bike. Answer, oh, we'll do that, Jake.
Oh, let's get the Triumph out of the way.
I've got to get my other projects out of the way first, like the Triumph first. And a lot of people want to see the Trotter van, as you probably know. Your dad has Gary's mannerisms. Yeah, my dad was a funny bloke, he was. I'm probably more my dad's stamp at the moment, but yeah. So I've been fit all my life, basically, until I stopped working in the system and I become my own boss, and you ended up sitting so long in front of one of these things, a computer, and eating what you want when you want it, and before you know it, eating rubbish crap food. That's what happens to you. So I actually, back in '94, a little bit after that, this was my in-between period of coming out of the system the first time, which didn't work, before I went into the mainstream, what's it called, work again, back in the system. I had about a 2 or 3 year period where I'd done my own thing, basically, hence having the transit van with all the tools in the back. I forgot what I was going to say now, Sharon.
Somebody said, do you need an Acclaim part catalogue, Martin?
No, I've got all the information I need. The Acclaim's basically nearly finished now. I had a problem finding parts when I was doing the engine. I had the engine stripped down. I spent a long time trying to find them.
Just couldn't. Martin said, somebody that says the sound's gone mono, whatever that means.
It shouldn't have. It's on. I'm on my new mic at the moment and my new controller. So check your end, bud. It shouldn't have gone mono. I don't think anyone else is having that problem anyway. But how do I? Oh, I've read that one, haven't I? Skinhead Martin. Yeah, that was a number 2 I used to have there, Pete, back in them days. Sound has gone. Tracy said it as well. Oh no, it was me, she said. Oh, cheers, Baz. Nice one. Baz has just dropped. That's
thank you.
Moody Jeep, that is, Shao. Put your name and address in an envelope there. Not in an envelope, in an email there for us, Baz, and I'll send you one of our stickers, bud. Nothing in me right here. Don't say I've got problems with that still.
Is there anything cleaning out?
The sound is fine. Jason says the sound is fine. And Funny UK88 says the sound is mono. I've got all stereo jack, Shao.
And then Gary said,
what?
Sound's only coming out the left speaker.
Oh, I've still got to sort
Gary
that.
do like to wind us up. So
yeah,
you
well, I don't
can't
know.
take what Gary
No,
says.
it's Benedict's come up. He said it's. All right, we'll let you go for now, folks. I've got what I thought was all stereo connections, so I'll have to sort that one out myself. No problems. Don't worry about that. Yeah, it was a nice old video, Vic. As I say, I've only literally just found that. I had that on VHS cassette back. Oh, obviously back in that day. I transferred it over to CD, and I've only just found the CD, and I've just literally transferred it now digitally onto MP4 now. Which when I had when I used to do this a few years back, it was so difficult to change files from VOB files or whatever they are.
You missed the super chat, Martin.
Why? Where is it?
Is that Mark?
I did say
Is that Roy? Is it Mark?
What's that one?
There's one further up from Mark. That could have been when the video was playing.
No, I did see. I said thanks to Mark. Yeah, I did say thanks to Mark.
Oh, Mark sent it twice.
No, I think there was 2 there. Yeah, I did say thanks. If it might have been a different mark show, I don't know.
Same picture.
It was near the mark anyway, wasn't it? Right, so let me have a little tick off of things I've actually said. I've done that one, I've done that one, done that one. Shed. Right, Jimmy's van alarm, yeah, I've shown you that. As you probably saw on one of my last videos during the week, I put one of those posts in. Now, a lot of people said, oh, have you heard of what's it called? Postcrete. Yes, of course I've heard of Postcrete. It's a bag of stuff which is ready mixed and you plonk that in the hole. The trouble is that it's more expensive than buying raw cement and a big bag of sand. Don't forget, when I first was going to do this job and when I started doing it, I'd done about 5 or 6 posts and I had to buy one of those big, is it a ton? I think they're ton bags, aren't they? Hessian bags or plastic bags, what they drop off on the back of a lorry in your drive. And it was cheaper to get the bags of concrete. And that's the way to do it, because Postcrete, it can work out expensive for the amount of posts that I have. And trouble is that was probably about 3 or 4 months ago. I went out to do the job, as you probably know, this week, and I had the 4 or 5 packets of the cement, which were about that big, 20 kilogram bags or 25 kilogram bags, and they gone rock hard in the damp out the back there. So I had to go out and buy another bag of cement. But yeah, I am aware of all that stuff, you know that. So that's that. It's not that good post mix, Mark. CS Garden and Machinery says. Well, as I say, I've never used it. I've always done it the way I've done it. And then someone else said, oh, you need to throw stones in it, otherwise that will crack. Well, no, because the ones we done before that, 13 odd years ago, had the same mix. And it's been fine. It didn't split at all. And you saw I had to push down on the that metal spike I've got to break through it. So, no, you don't need pebbles in it or stones. So, people say stuff. I'm not going to rant. I'm not going to rant. I'm not going to rant today. I've been following, Jason says, I've been following Pete C restoring his Mark III Cortina. Yeah, Pete C, I mentioned this last week, Jason. He's got loads of videos there, and he does a cracking job on the restorations for the Mark III Cortinas. He only works on them, and he goes all over the world, literally, looking for them. As I mentioned last week, he found one in Cyprus, and when we was over in Cyprus, he mentioned it, and I saw the same one he was trying to buy, and they wouldn't let him have it. So, what else have we got there? Yeah, Moody Jeep. I know that, Roy. Moody Jeep. That's Baz, that is. He done a super chat. Yeah, I've already thanked him for that, bud. You must have gone away, Roy. You've missed loads. After the Triumphs, what's next? The Trotter van. Yes, it is Funny UK. Once I've got the Triumph out of the way, I can then put the Trotter van underneath our carport, because at the moment I've got the chassis for the Trotter van in the back garden, and I can't rebuild it up there and put the engine in it, because to get it through the side gate I have to tip it on its side. So that's the reason why I've not continued with the Trotter van at the moment, until I can get the actual chassis back out the front and in that under that carport area, so I can start rebuilding it. So I'm going to be taking the engine apart there again, because I've left it open in the workshop. There's probably dust and grit got in there, so I'll be doing it. I may not show that, because I've already shown that, putting that together to the extent where it's at. Benedict White says, I brought my cement in plastic bags so it doesn't go off. Yes, exactly. We did notice that the other day, Sharon, didn't we, when we was down B&Q? But the stuff in the plastic bag was the Postcrete. The ones we got are as you know, the blue circle cement, which is in like a paper bag. And I didn't mean to have it hanging about that long. That's the whole reason why it went off. So it's my own fault at the end of the day. But it's only about £4.50 for a 20 kilogram bag anyway, so it wasn't too much of a problem. Do you know anything about speedway bikes? Charlie said, no, I've never worked on speedway bikes. I know they get through. I know they accelerate pretty quick. That's all I know. Mark, Sharon looks like Tracy back. Yes, she does actually. Yeah, very much so. Scott Biker Dude, thanks very much, Scott. Scott's given us £4.99 now as a way of a tip, and you'll get one of those, Scott, if you stick your details in our email, which is on the screen there, retrorestoreuk@gmail.com. Hey Martin, you sent me another sticker this week for some reason, so I'm buying I'm buying you another drink. That's you again, isn't it? You've done it twice, haven't you? He didn't know. Look, he said you sent me another sticker this week for some reason.
I do as I'm told.
Sharon, you don't do as you're told, Sharon.
I do.
You do not do as you're told, baby. That's 2 clerical errors. I might have to sack you again.
Why? Because you forgive me the names. out.
Sharon, we have a system. The system works fine. You don't work fine, baby.
You gave me the list, and I've only just chucked that out today. Unbelievable.
Don't you unbelievable me.
How would I, hang on a minute.
Spin me round.
They send you emails. So how would I get their addresses if you didn't give them to me?
You pushed it twice. We got a dino printer.
Because I've used it since then.
Show the evidence is there, baby.
No, Sharon is not the boss, Brendan. He is. And I've been sacked
No,
many a times,
we're not.
but he keeps
Sharon,
employing me.
I'm not the boss. We're partners.
Keep returning me, didn't
That's
you?
why I can't sack her. And
I'm only happy to go.
we've done a video on that once, Sharon, didn't we?
Yeah.
Sharon is the boss. Oh, here we go. Next time, do as you're bleating told. Hey?
I'm a bit concerned.
What?
My other subscribers have stopped going up.
Oh, well,
Is there no new people?
Sharon, they're in the middle of a rant now, baby.
Well, they're not interested in your ranks.
Do you know what? Every time you rant, I should give you a kiss. You'll be covered in them.
I'm not complaining.
Let's shake hands and come out fighting. Come on.
No, I
Come
want
on.
a kiss, I want a kiss.
Sharon.
I want a kiss. Better than the shaking of the hand. Any day.
Hey? Is that called having a work affair? Hey? Shall?
Yeah, let's do it all.
Right, come on, have a look. We're just going to have a look at Chris's channel, see if we can get him nearly there.
Come on, my
How many, Sharon? Have a look.
956. And Roy the boys just look.
956?
I didn't wipe it off, Tracy. He always wipes my kisses
I
off.
don't wipe it off, Sharon.
Sorry,
I rub it in. Sharon. You've always said that. Ever since I was a teenager, you've always said you always rub them off. No, I rub them in. Right, 956, we got Chris at. We've only had about... How many, Sharon? How many's joined him? Since we've been on...
944s. Still not enough.
How many's that, Sharon?
He still needs to get 10.
How many people are in the stream?
157. 157.
There's 157 you out there.
Please.
We've just got to get 40...
Just, you can join him.
44 left. Yeah, you don't have to watch him. As I said, I'll put his channel on when I go to bed at night, and it actually sends me off to sleep. So use it for that, yeah?
Come on, help him.
40 more subs at ChrisReardon UK. Look in the comment section there. Roy's the boys just posted the link. Just hit that link. It'll open up the new window. You ain't even got to leave the stream at all. Open up the new window and then just click the subscribe button for us. Please, folks, we've nearly got him. He's been doing YouTubing for, I'm going to say 300 years then. 13 years. Listen to this one, Shal. He's got nearly 3,000 videos, the poor old sausage.
Come on, and the 1,000th person
He's
gets a fridge back there. I mean, it's worth it for just that alone.
He's dedicated his life daily to bringing his little... Pardon me, Shal. Where'd that come from?
It's in this food.
Where'd that come from? I nearly swallowed it. 300 years.
Thank you, Dave.
Thank you, Dave Smith.
SCNS
Jacko,
Martins,
thank
have
you.
joined?
It's not hard, is it? We're trying to help other like-minded people out, basically, you know. We're of a certain age, some of us, and sometimes we do talk a load of old rubbish. And if you want to listen to someone talk a load of old rubbish, you can go onto his channel,
Yeah.
and he does it every day of the week. Sharon? Hey?
I tell you what, though, he's a good brother to me.
Yeah.
Always looks
He went
after
to me, Sharon. I had to win a competition to get that. He
Come
wouldn't,
on, 968. I'm liking
Sharon, he wouldn't
this.
give me one.
Come on.
Shall.
Thank you, people. This means a lot.
I'll tell you what, this is what you call a community, Sharon. Isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. If you get...
Oh,
if,
look at all subscribers.
right, get him to the subs. Listen, get him to the subs, and I'll show you my...
It's got 970.
I'll show you my
mine.
cock-up I made on my last RetroHax video.
Please, come
Right?
on.
I'll show you it. I won't go into, but I'll show you my last cock-up I did when I done them scales. How about that,
My
Shell?
brother won't believe
Shell,
it.
do us a favour. I'm getting all hot and flustered here. Get me a cold drink, baby. You are a partner in the business. It's going to benefit the both of us. I'll just have cold fizzy water. 971. 71, what's that? That's 29 left.
Come on, there's 29 of you out there that haven't.
And daily, if you ain't got to go on his show every day, just for the fridge magnet. Look, and I'll tell you what, it's a cracking fridge
I
magnet.
see Big Joe's on there today because I actually watched his shows, Dad. I must admit,
Yeah.
I'm his sister and I don't watch it all the time.
Big Joe went in for the raffle and he kept putting his name down. You only allow one ticket per show.
And
to
Big
win one of
Joe,
them.
I know where you come from.
And he kept putting his name down. Chris nearly blocked him. Didn't he, Shell? He was going to block him. He's a hard taskmaster. Come on, we're nearly there. Right,
Let's have a look.
one more. We'll do one more.
975, come on!
We'll do one more push. Right? We've been going for 15 minutes now. We're going for an hour and a half, so we ain't got
Please,
long.
I want to get
Right?
to the 1,000. Thank you, Jake.
We've just got to get you one of them. No, not one. Yeah, the one who hits the 1,000 gets one of them. Shame you can't subscribe
Is
twice,
that
isn't
my
it?
brother? Yeah, he wants you to show because I fancied his wife.
What's the name of the channel? Tim says it's United Kingdom Talk. All one word. If you type that into the search bar on YouTube,
I think I've
you'll
still
find
got
it.
I might be able to paste it.
Yeah, Sharon's just going to post it up now again.
Pasted it right now.
That's the channel. So if you click on that link there, that will open up in a new window there, and then you can just hit the subscribe button. And as I say, if you want to put it on late at night and send you to sleep, he does about an hour and a half, 2 hour show normally, and it's enough to send you right off to sleep.
David Young.
Brilliant. Lake
Thank
to
you.
Shabayaka,
Yeah,
fantastic.
Thank you, CNS Gardens.
ChrisReardon, United Kingdom Talk. That's right, Brendan. I think I see you there this morning, Brendan. Yeah. Joe's there. He's going to block him this morning. Look, yeah. I think he's only joking when he says that, Joe. It's just that he had a lot of people on.
He takes his magnets very
Shower. He takes his fridge magnets very seriously. Yeah. He had so many people on the stream this morning. Right, listen. When he had his show this morning, he couldn't keep up with it. That's what fame does, isn't it, Shower? I told him.
20 more, Roy. Come on then, 20 more, please.
20
You've
more.
done
So,
well.
Sharon, I need a drink before it hits the 1,000 because we're going to need to celebrate.
I'm hoping he's still up.
Oh,
He has an
I'll tell you what. You
no,
sit.
I'll go. He has an afternoon sleep, so I'll have to try in a minute and get hold of him. Do you know what? I'm going to go in the kitchen now and see if I can get hold of him.
No, this is the top. Jez says this is picture's a bit blurry. The autofocus is still on, Jez, and it keeps panning back to me and Sharon sort of thing. I forgot to turn it off. Before you do every live stream on this software which I'm using, you should turn off the autofocus. But no, it's not the resolution, mate. Don't worry about that. I do know about that. I forgot to turn it on. You did some job on them scales, Martin Doherty says. Yeah, I made a couple of mistakes on that. When we get to 900, when we get to 1,000 on Chris's subscriptions, which hopefully is going to be within the next 5 or 10 minutes, I'll show you the problem I made. I buggered up on them scales restorations, Mark.
Have an update on you.
Oh, he's on the hotline. 984.
Yeah, 984. Come on, people. I only need a few more.
984. He's on the phone. Is he in bed, Sharon?
No, he's out in the garage.
What garage? He's out in a garage? He ain't got a garage. What's the weather like with you, Martin? It's a little bit humid here, Ali Mac, to be honest with you. We're a bit sticky here at the moment, me and Sherry, hence I want a cold drink now instead of a hot drink. You had a haircut. Did I have a haircut? I think the last haircut I had was when Tracy was over a few weeks ago. About 2 weeks ago. Yeah, I did. That was then. Cheers, James. 986. Yeah, we're nearly there. David Young's. I tell you, it's like a horse race, isn't it? 14 more, Roy the boy says. That's all we need. Come on. It's raining in Nottingham. I didn't know that, Richard. And I wouldn't know that, would I? The sun is out, the sky is blue. There's not a cloud to spoil the
A few
view.
more subscribers. He's going to give the
Fantastic.
name of the person that will be the 1,000th, and we'll get there.
Yeah.
The magnet.
Who will give the name of the
I'm on the
person?
phone to Chris now, so come on, people.
Yeah, so get to the 1,000. Come on, we're nearly there.
Let me have a look.
988.
I've got 163 of you in the room. Come on now.
Isn't it good, isn't it? Live. This is happening right
Yeah.
now.
Gone up to 988 now. What Tommy just said.
Can't you grow a beard?
No, you
Sharon,
can't.
Sharon don't like beards. I let it go for about 3 days sometimes, and even then she's saying, get it off. Yeah. I could leave it, but she won't have it. And she's the one who strokes my face, so I've got no choice, have I? We're so near now. Cheers, Keith. 988. Jake Churchman says 988. Hey, from Ireland, we've got Sam's Restos there. Hi, it's nice to see you, Sam. Sam, we're trying to get my brother-in-law up to 1,000 subs. He's been doing YouTube 13 years. And he does a show every day, a little chat show. I put him on at night, he sends me to sleep. So if you don't mind stepping over there and give him a sub, We need 22. No, 18. 22. 22, sorry. Just to get in there. Lovely. Cheers, buddy. And if everyone goes in and does it now, it'd be like a lucky dip, wouldn't it? You can win the fridge magnet for his 1,000th sub. And these are very, very rare, believe me. He wouldn't even give me one to win it in a competition. And I'll show you in a minute a fault that I done on my last restoration.
Come on, 989, we need more.
I'll show you on my last restoration. 11 more. 999
Because you're at the garage, do you reckon?
10 more. 10 more, people.
We need 10 more.
If 10 of you go together now and hit it, one of you will win a fridge magnet. It's that simple. So one of you just do it now, or 10 of you just do it now, all at once. And then the 10th person, whenever it is, will get the fridge magnet. Steve Curry, hi Martin, I've just restored a rally burner. Yes, I remember them. That was more 80s, wasn't it? That was after the chopper, wasn't it? Fantastic. 8 more to go, Chris.
8 more.
8 more to go, Royce the Boy's just said. We've done Royce the Boy. We've done mixed mowers. We got them to the 1,000. Now, this is another one. Chris, who's, as I say, dedicated YouTuber. Dedicated YouTuber. Cheers, Diesel Guy. I think you've actually been on Chris's channel. I've seen you there. You've got 5 more to go.
5 more to go now.
5 more to go. It then goes to automatic into review.
99. Come on, people. I'm back.
Where's my drink, baby?
Yeah.
Now, listen to this. I asked for a cold drink, didn't I, folks? She's done me a tea again, because I'm so hot.
I'm excited for my brother.
See what I'm saying? That proves what I said about the sending the stuff off. She says, no, you don't. You're my fault.
I admit when it's my fault.
Have you ever admit now?
Right, I've just subscribed. 996, 4 more. Come on. 4 more, please.
I should sack Baby Pete. I can't do it. She's a partner. She's a 50-50 partner. 4 more. Here we go. Tina McKenzie. Hi, Tina. 999. One fat... Hey? Darren...
You can't. Oh,
Oh.
is that how many Roy the Boys got?
I don't know, Shell.
Shut up.
No.
You ain't gone past it.
Has he just got... What, we need to find out who the
You got
1,000th is.
1,005.
We need to find out who the 1,000th one was.
Right, you've got now...
He's got to go into his settings, Shell.
1,000 is.
You go into his settings and find out who the 1,000th one is. Whoever it is, you're going to get a fridge magnet. And
He's very, very happy, my brother, at the end of this phone, can I say?
is he? Is he happy?
Thank you.
Is he happy, Shell? Oh, fantastic. Well done, ChrisReardon. ChrisReardon, UnitedKingdomTalk. We've got him to the 1,000. 13 years he's been YouTubing. And
Yeah.
we've just got him to the 1,000. How about that? Yeah, look at his emails. It should tell him on his emails who the 1,000th one was. Roy's just said.
No.
That's how you must have done it, Roy. Fantastic. He's got...
Somebody's put the 1,000th subscriber gets to sleep in Chris's shed for a night.
Not after we put it together. That'll blow away, that thing. And you've only got to be that high because you can't get in there because you've got to bend over.
Thank you, people. Thank you. That means a lot.
Yeah, that's great. Okay. Great. Here we go. Right, well
Hang
now...
on, he's just going to say, let me see if I can put him on
Put him on
speaker.
loudspeaker, shall Bring him in.
Put you on speaker.
Go on, here we go. Talk.
No, hang on, don't say anything, hang on a minute, hang on.
Oh, what?
Oh, what's the name? Super Maito 250.
Ah, Super Mako 250. Hold on. Let's go back.
Looks like he's the 1,000th one.
Super Mako 250. Yes, we had him on last week's show as well. I'm just trying to look for him.
That's who it is.
Brilliant. I've got you up to the speaker at the moment, Chris. Say thank you to everyone.
Oh, okay. Well, can I hear me? I just want to thank everyone very much. That really means a lot because, as you know, I started off doing the chat shows as audio only, and the whole video thing was an accident. Someone suggested I put a camera in front of it one day, and I did, and I just left it there. So I've been doing it a few years. Mine is a little bit more sort of perhaps niche. Yours is more mainstream than mine. But to go past the point like that is just really nice, and I really want to thank people for subscribing. I never ever thought I'd get more than a few hundred subscribers. I really didn't. And to go above 1,000, the real test will see if you're still there next week. So if you are, please hold on. Thank you very very much. And if Super Mayto wants to email his address, can I give you my email address?
By all means.
Chris@UnitedKingdomTalk.co.uk. Give me either your address or somewhere where you want me to send the press magnet to, and I'll get one off to you this afternoon. I'm just about to go to the post office and post off the winning one from the raffle earlier. Alright, so Super Mayto 250. If you can send an email to Chris@UnitedKingdomTalk.co.uk, and if you can do that quickly, I'll pop that into the post to you in 15 minutes' time, alright? Thanks ever so much, everyone. I really appreciate that.
Cool, did you go on? You've just lost 50 subscribers. You've just lost 50 subscribers. We're going on. I'm only joking. Unbelievable.
It's like the BAFTAs, the way he's giving his after talk.
Yeah, anyone thinks he's won a fridge magnet, Sharon? You can win one yourself. I do believe, listen, I do believe he's standing on the podium.
Super Malco, Chris, is going to send you his address on Messenger.
Get him off, Shell. Get him off. Get rid of him, Sharon.
He said that he's going to send it to you on Messenger.
He'll mention it. Go on his show tomorrow morning between 9 and 10 o'clock. He'll mention all this.
Okay, then I should go now then.
Roy's the boy. He's lost 2.
Alright then.
Oh, God.
Bye.
Unbelievable.
Okay, bye.
Unbelievable. God, things you do to people.
Yeah, thank you, everybody.
Yeah,
That's
thank you.
Nice.
Right, it's only fair, Shell.
Oh, you want a cold drink? aren't
No,
you?
I'm going to show them now, because they've done that for us, Sharon, really. Yeah? Let's show them the mistake I made on my last restoration, the RetroHax video, where if you look at this... Oh, I've got the pictures on here for you. Where is it? Where is it? I took these old scales there, as you probably know. Those of you who have subscribed to my RetroHax channel would know this. It went out yesterday, this video, and I restored them to look like that. So I turned them from that into that, and as you can see, that's the dial face there off it. And I think you'll agree that the dial face in the one I restored looks a lot cleaner and better at the end of the day. And that is the original dial face. And whatever, I'll just hold on for a minute. Barstow to Vegas, £5 donation. Fantastic. Put your name and address in the email on the screen just there. Oh, Sharon, I've tasted that. That was that sausage and egg this morning.
Oh, for God's sake, why did you say that?
And we'll send you one of our stickers as well, babe. Thanks very much for that little tip there.
Yeah, Chris is actually doing an evening show tomorrow. He did just
Oh,
say
right.
that to
Oh,
me on
did he?
the
Oh,
phone.
okay. So anyway, when I washed that face in the sink, you saw a bit of it on the video, all the writing started coming off. It was all right with the fairy liquid, because I put a little bit of fairy liquid in the bowl, hot water, a bit of, well, warm water, and it started, I thought, oh, I'll try something a bit stronger. So I took a dishwasher tablet, I crumbled that in there, and that took all the blinking digits off. Unbelievable. So then I had to think then, this was just before the video was going to go live, really. And
Oh, why are people removing from the subscribers?
so I went online and I found this, look. I found a picture and blew it up of a screen, very similar. Trouble is, when you print it out like this, as you see, it's got the hand on it. And these rusty old screw heads on there, like that sort of thing. So, in Photoshop, I took this into Photoshop, I took the hand out, and I took this writing out there, as you can probably see. And I cut it out. Look, hold on, these actual scales as they are now, look. Right, this was the booby, look. Let me take that off, that's nice, that's powder coating, look. Now look at that, look. Can you see that? Look how I've spelt household. I've missed the E out on the household, look. H-O-U-S, hold, scale. I've spelt it wrong. And also, see underneath it, it's got number 41. It should say number 46, you can't just see it there. And that is literally just a bit of paper, photocopied paper, because underneath, this is what I don't show everybody, look. I'm going to change this anyway, I will correct that. But if I lift that up, look. Look, it all come off when I washed it. Look, I wanted to put the original one back on, look. It's all the metal come, look, all the paint come off, look. But that's what happened, so I had to quickly get this on there, just to get the video sort of thing, you know. But that was, I took that from that, as you can probably see. And yeah, I changed the writing on it, but I put the wrong number on it. I left the letter out. And that's what happens. That's TV, isn't it? That's just what happens. But they're lovely old scales, though. Apart from that, powder coated, look fantastic, really. But I will just take that off. All that is there. A lot of people said, well, how did you put the thing back on? That's a little silver cover there, which is only super glue. So I'll just pick that off, and I super glued the hand on as well. Pick that off. Take them 2 screws out there, as you can probably see, and I'll redo that and put another one on. But look at that.
Yeah,
look.
somebody said you should laminate that.
Yeah, I could laminate it, but I didn't have the time. Plus, I didn't have a laminator. But I had to get the video out, you see. But on there like that, as you can see, look, it looks all right. But apart from me not realising I'd spelt that blinking word wrong there, and I put the wrong number. It should say number 43 scales, and I put number 41 scales. Look, unbelievable. There you go. So these things happen, but through the magic of TV, you're able to sort of at least get the video out still, although that can be corrected. But this powder coating, as you can see, looks fantastic. And that is harder than paint. You know, that don't chip off at all, believe me.
Hello, Leo Bailey. You keep saying hi, so hello.
Who's that? Leo Bailey. Hiya, bud. Why don't you speak on the RetroHax channel? It'll be so much better. Well, Brian, the style of videos that I do on RetroHax are literally that format. That's a format. If you look at restoration videos, it is the same format. Everyone does it. We all do it the same on there. You don't talk. They like to hear the mechanical tool noise and stuff like that, and that's the way it is. When I restore stuff on Retrorestore channel, this channel, then obviously you get to hear us talk and banter along. But that format of video follows a tight format of what people like to watch, basically. So that's what you have to do.
Did you say hello to This Is Entertainment? They also done your super chat.
Yes, I think I did, didn't I?
You know the rules. Send
Yep. Send your email to. Sorry, your name and address there. Just there. Look, just there. I thought I could hold it. Look.
The other one.
Can I hold it? Yeah. Look there. Look at that. It's magic of TV. Look. Like that, sure. Just send it to there and you get one of them, bud. Lovely, thanks very much indeed. That's like holographic or 3D. Yeah, I've got quite a few left though. As I say, look, they're unique. These are totally unique. There's not loads of them. That's it in there. That's all I've got left. So I may do a slightly different one.
Leo Bailey reckons you are the best YouTuber in the world.
Oh, not quite, bud. We're a long way off. We're a long way off, bud. Where are we?
Okay, Joe, Big Joe, my brother wouldn't block you for him.
No, he's only joking, wouldn't he?
Just what he says when he gets excited.
Oh,
with all his little raffle
he gets
tickets.
excited. And he's a bit of a ranter as well, actually. Isn't he?
Yeah, if you like a rant.
If you like a rant.
Brother, cry.
And don't mention to him about old, like, new technology and stuff like that.
In fact, you want to be in the car when the two of them go. It's joyous.
Yeah.
Hello, Stephen Dodd.
Say hello to a few people, shall? Now, I've, you know my GoPro camera?
This is entertainment. I'm giving you a shout out. This is entertainment.
My GoPro camera, I've just got a new case for it. I don't film this show on that, but this case here, anyone who knows what a GoPro is knows that if you've got a GoPro 5, you have to have a special adapter because you haven't got a 3.5mm jack to put an external microphone in. And this little block underneath here, can I pull it out? I'll take it out, I'll show you. This is the little block which normally I have hanging about, that thing. That alone costs £50. You have to buy that from GoPro, and you can, where is it? There we go. You've got your 3.5mm jack in there, so you can plug a normal microphone. Because on the side of a GoPro, you haven't got a 3.5mm jack. But normally, you have to plug this into the side of the camera, and this just dangles about. And I've had it in times when this microphone, which I've had plugged in there like that, look. And that plugs into the side of the camera. This is flopping about. That's a bad idea, bad design in my eyes. But someone's come up with the idea of making this type of frame for it, you could say. And what that gives you the ability to do, if I can get it through there, hold on. You only need to put it in once and that's it. Is stick your cable through it. Oh God, get in there. Go that way around, there we go. So that pushes in there like that. You then plug your GoPro lead in like that, and that's all nice and tidy now, as you can see. Look at that, that's fantastic, isn't it?
Smashing.
And all you can do then, your normal microphone, if you have an external microphone, just plugs into the side of it. I normally wrap that round there once, just to tidy things up a bit. All right, that was twice, like that. Shut up, Sharon. And as you can see, it tidies up the GoPro no end. There we go. Look at that, look.
And that's smashing.
That little block under there, which you've got to have with a GoPro 5 and above. It's a stupid idea if you ask me, and that's an extra 50 quid. And that's if you want an external microphone on your GoPro. And it's so much better. This was only about £6. And it's made by Ulanzi. It's obviously Chinese, but it does a great job. So I've got that for my GoPro. And I've also bought, this is lovely, you're going to love this. See on the top here, I've got this boom mic, as you can probably see. But I've now got this thing, look at that. Oh, nearly dropped it. That's 180 quid's worth there, look. One is a transmitter and one is a receiver. Wireless, it's called a Rode Wireless Go, I think.
Chris said, is the mic plugged straight into the jack on the computer?
Yes. Yes, I've plugged the mic via the Phantom power box straight into the computer. Yeah. Yeah. This thing is a wireless, so I can take that mic off of this camera now. Because when I have this on widescreen, when I set this on widescreen, some people say, I can just see that bit of fluff on the top. That annoys the OCD people watching the video show.
Somebody wants to know which 3 series do you have? What is this? What are you talking about? Or is that someone?
There's someone in talking, Sharon.
Oh, sorry, I thought that was something to do with the GoPro. Let's
So
have a try
this
now.
clips on the top of the GoPro. This is a mic in itself, which you can clip on there, or your shirt there, whatever. And wirelessly, you haven't got a wireless, but it's 180 quid's worth there. The batteries in these last for about 7 hours apparently, so I should have no problem. And they've got up to a 40-metre range or something like that. You can go up to 40 metres, 30 to 40 metres, and the sound quality, I've heard this, is fantastic on them. Or you can put that in your pocket, and you can clip in a 3.5mm via the little hole there, a lavalier mic, a little collar mic, so that you haven't even got to have that on the show, basically. So I'll be using that when I use my GoPro next. Fantastic little set of kit, as I say, 180 quid that come to. That's what else I bought this week. Anything else to show them there, Sharon? Oh, CNS Garden Machinery. You have one of them on your motorbike helmet. Are you talking about the
I thought it was all about the stickers.
stickers? Are you talking about the camera or the what's it called? The mic I've just shown you.
Oh my God.
What?
Martin, ever fancy restoring a Yamaha RD350 LC?
I have done.
Only just bought one for £500, been in the shed since the 90s.
Oh, I love it.
My husband would love that.
Oh, I'll give you 600 quid for it. I do want to restore one. Yeah, I've had 3 of them. No, I've had more than 3 of them. I had one back in '82, which I've shown on here in a previous stream. I've had 2 power valve. I had an F1 power valve, and I've had 350 31k. I've had 2 of them 31k power valves, and I've had another 2 350 LCs. One was the Kenny Roberts, and the other one was a black one. So yes, I'd love to restore another one of them, to be honest with you. Sharon, you crack me up. Yeah, she cracks me up as well. Don't you, baby? No, the mic. Oh, the mic. Not the mic. You must mean the camera then. What have we got here? Has this turned out to be a rant about GoPro, Martin? No. No, it's not, mate. I've only had one little rant today, and that was at her. Because she's saying that she didn't bug her up when she obviously did bug her up. Didn't you, baby?
Somebody's got a 350 LC with new, running 8,000 on the clock.
How much? New?
He's had it from you.
Oh, lovely, yeah. I wish I would have kept mine. I bought mine in '82. I sold it in '83.
Oh, who wants to donate him a 350 LC?
Oh, shut it, I'm not getting them.
Make him very,
I
very
bought
happy.
mine for, at the time, back in '82, they was £1,130 new. And the 250 was 1,030. So there was only a £100 difference between the 1,130 and the 1,030 for the 250 to the 350. So I went for the 350, obviously, and it was the one that I had back in the day.
Of course it would be.
And I sold it about a year later for £750. There you go. There you go. Yeah, I hope you've seen the picture park next of the discs. Yeah, I think they will be fine. I didn't really look at them properly the other day on the Triumph. I just was going to replace them, but I noticed that they got a Tokika caliper on them, and the ones on eBay were a different Japanese make. And someone did say to me, "What's a Japanese caliper doing on a British Triumph?" Well, for anyone who don't know, Triumph, that was the last car that Triumph made, and it was a collaboration with a Honda, where basically it's a Honda Ballade or Honda Civic. Basically, it's got a Honda engine in it, so it's basically Honda, really, to be honest with you.
Brian Hull, I would not come running back here. If I get the sack, I get the sack. I'm happy with that.
You can't get the sack, baby.
There you go, Brian. That is my problem.
You're a partner. And only that, if I can't sack you anyway, because you've got to get 3 Whitman mornings.
Oh, I've had loads of them, haven't I? I've had loads of verbal. Verbal and blue.
But Brian wants to meet the sack here.
I'm only too happy to go.
If I sack her, that means I've got to do all the rubbish jobs. She can't even get making the tea right. I ask for a cold drink and she gives me that. What's that? With your decided to reboot, back with your router decided. Mark says back with you. Oh, your router decided to reboot, did it? Oh, I didn't know. Yeah, yeah. Technology sometimes has a little blip now and again, doesn't it? But
Can I have a pay rise?
hey,
Somebody said I should ask for a
you
pay
do all
rise.
right, baby. Don't go. I'll give you everything you want. Just seeing if people thought the camera had frozen. Sharon owns 50%. She can't be sacked. Exactly.
I can see your leg moving and your chin.
Super Mako 250. Are you powder coating the wheels on the Triumph? I'm going to sandblast them first. I'm hoping not, because I think they're a lot smaller than alloy wheels. I'm hoping I can get them in the sandblaster. Yes, I'm going to sandblast them first. I imagine the rear of them will be pitted. And as a result of that, I will need filling on them. But with sandblasting, with powder coating, as you know, you can't just use normal body filler. You've got to use heat resistant, so to speak, filler. I've got a tub of that. I've used it and it works well. So, oh, pardon me, where'd that come from? I will be sandblasting them and yes, probably filling them as well. Oh, Pete, I can't give her a pay rise, bud. She has everything anyway. Andy W had an LC 250, an 83, and a Power Valve 350 in 1987. I think the later Power Valves, Andy, if I remember rightly, I think they were made in Brazil. So the Brazilian ones, they don't tend to hold the same amount as the earlier ones. But again, no doubt they'll rise because people over the years won't remember that. CS Guard Machinery says, chat soon, guys. Thanks, Martin and Sharon, and Roy's the boy. Yeah, no problem. Fantastic. Glad you had a bit of fun, mate. We've only got about 13 minutes left anyway, so we've set out to do what we've done today, which was get Chris up to the 1,000 subs, and he can now get monetised, which is fantastic. He's been at it for 13 years.
The writing on the mug is back to front because when I used to print mugs, I've got to reverse it.
Oh, what? Oh,
so when I made these mistakes, I often make.
Yeah. So
we just use them.
Yeah, look, see the writing's all the wrong way around. That is a Pi Black Box record player, those of you who don't know. I used to repair them and restore them back, a few years back now, and I've got a few restoration videos on not only these, on the Danset Bermudas and stuff like that, or the Hackers, remember them? The old Hacker record players? Or the Fidelities, remember them? And that's just another little phase I went into. And again, like everything, I used to buy them dirt cheap, like for £20 or something. Restore them, sell them for about £300 to £400. Then everyone jumps on the bandwagon, don't they? And everything gets, just like with motorcycles, just like with custom cars, that's exactly what happens. So once you find a little niche, jump on it, because you know sooner or later it's going to be exploited. Or get yourself in there on the restorations. I started doing the restoration videos on them, as you probably know on my channel. Go to playlist next to where it says videos, where it says playlist. You find loads of playlists of all the different things that I've done, basically. And record players was one thing that I used to restore. Make a lot of money doing it. They're going back down now, as I say. But, yeah, there's always time to find these little niches out of things to restore and stuff like that, you know. So
Tommy Hunt, my dogs are a Rottweiler and a Springer Spaniel. English Springer Spaniel.
Barney and
Bison,
yeah. Bison was Gary's dog. He's 9 years old, isn't he, Sharon?
More cheated, yeah.
Who's more tea, Vicar?
Oh, you read Hi Sharon more TV. Oh, I'd like a sticky bun. No, Alan, you went too far with your end comment there.
What's that, Shao?
No, not saying it.
She won't read it. She gets a right up with it.
What's that mean?
Eh?
What's that mean?
Steve Larkin remembers the Dan set record players, yeah. So I think that the prices have come down. If you go on eBay, for example, I think they're down to about £200 or 150, something like that. But they was up a few years ago, about 2 or 3 years ago, up to the £400, £450 mark, and people were paying it. That was it. Martin Davis says hi. Hiya, Martin. Yeah, I had a pink. Well, I've had a few of them. As I say, if you look on my channel, Park Nest, you'll see that I had a few of them I restored. Hi from Edinburgh. Sharon's looking lovely.
Oh, thank you.
Paul, look on earlier on in the stream. If you watch the restream, you'll see Sharon and me back in 1991. We're a lot younger there and a lot thinner there as well. And you see what gorgeous looking people we were. Here's Bison, everybody. Look, the old rutty. Ain't you, mate? He's a good boy, isn't he, Shao?
You want to come on? Let's get Barney.
Oh, get Barney on as well. Come on.
Baby. He's going deaf now, isn't he? My little baby.
We got cats crazy at night and asleep in the day. Yeah, they are a bit crazy like that. We used to have three. Well, we had 3 dogs and 3 cats. And trouble with me is I'm allergic. I'm actually allergic to the dog. If I start playing with him now, I'll come up with all like lumps and bumps and stuff. But with the cats, it used to give me asthma, and I had it for since we've been in the house show. We only stopped having cats how many years ago? About 2 or 3 years ago. And everything cleared up as soon as we got rid of the cats. Or they went, sorry. Yeah, that's old Barney there. He's getting deaf, isn't he, Shao?
Yeah, he's 11.
Who's 11? 11, which is 70 odd, isn't it? I think in dog years. Hey.
Well, you're a little tail wagging because you're deaf.
Right, what else have I got to show you, folks?
They are beautiful dogs, Brendan. I love them so much.
I'll tell you what, we've actually done the list. We've actually done everything on the list. How about that? What's that, Shao? So don't forget, folks.
I like cats too.
I'm still.
I like all animals.
I'm trying to get a little.
I married one.
Unbelievable. Hey, you got a good life, baby, haven't you?
Good life and got me dogs.
What about me?
Yeah, I've got you. Good life and me dogs. I love dogs, don't I? I wouldn't want to be without a dog.
Well, I've got his hot breath on me, Shao.
I wouldn't want to be without you either.
Hey?
Wouldn't want to be without you.
Right, well, when I ask for a cold drink, then get me a bleeding cold drink, because I might melt. Sharon. Shut up. You can't say that to people at work, Sharon. This is the 21st century snowflake world we live in now. Eh?
Hello, Alter Gear Garage.
Right, let's go through your comments one more time. Darren, still time in the year to do one of your lawnmower restos. We missed them this year. Yeah, I've been so busy, Darren, as you know. One thing leads to another. We've been out to see Tracy on holiday in Cyprus.
Oh, we're going back.
We're going back soon, in about 5 weeks' time, maybe, hopefully.
No, well, I'm going.
Hopefully.
I'm
I should know. I
definitely
bought the
going.
tickets. Maybe, hopefully. I might take someone else, yeah. Oh, her face, look. Hey, I might take Chris. Hey? Hey, you look just depressed as Barney, look. I'm only joking, baby.
He hasn't got frozen shoulder, he's just a miserable old man.
Martin Davis says, Shao, he says, I love watching your videos on fixing cars and garden equipment. Yeah, so do I. I like doing them, but I do make the odd mistake, as you probably know.
You made mistakes?
Yes.
Oh, we heard it here first.
And when I show them... Oh, Sharon, hold on. Yeah, when I show my mistakes in the videos that I do, and you get these stupid idiots come back and say, you should have done this, you should have done that. Why do you do that? You're doing it. You're dangerous. You're dangerous. I've had that. You're dangerous so many times. I'm showing these. They're not how them sort of videos are helping people out on what you can come up against.
And saving them a fortune.
Eh?
And saving them
Yeah.
a fortune.
What you don't see, what these idiots don't see. What?
What's all them idiots?
They are idiots, Sharon. Not these people here. I'll talk about these stupid one commenters who got no content and no opinion whatsoever, or their opinion doesn't carry any weight. Sharon,
Yeah.
right? And they feel the need to put something stupid down in the car. Block them. Out the way. Gone. That's it. I've ended on a rant. The rest of the people, everyone here, great people, fantastic. I love a bit of banter. That's what it's all about. We love a bit of banter. And I'll try to show a bit of banter. Oh, that's what happened the other day, Sharon.
Used to come round Woodall in a
Sharon,
125 LC.
someone said, Sharon,
Yeah.
I'm just trying to think of it now. Someone tried to, I think it was in the shed video, when we done the shed. Or was it the one before that? Whatever it was, they said, oh, your videos are staged.
Oh, you can't stage that. Oh my God, you couldn't
They
stage
said your
that.
videos are staged. He said he watched the first minute and it was so obviously staged. What an idiot. Sharon,
Yeah, what an idiot.
I blocked him straight away. Oh no, I've learnt something now. What I've done, Chris taught me this. Normally I used to just block them, but then I'm frustrated because I think I want to answer that idiot. So what I do now, when I get an idiot, I answer them and then tell them they're blocked in the comment, and then I block them afterwards, so they still get the comment. Yeah, but they can't come back then, so I'll win in the end. Idiots. But that's that. I don't want to start on a negative. Anyway, folks, Sharon.
Most of your life, and you.
Hey?
Was that recently? Then you went round on a.
What's that,
I'm having a conversation with somebody on the 125 LC.
Where's this one then?
Gerbert. You've not. Mine's going up live all the time.
You've lived in Woodall most of your life. Oh, right, yeah. I didn't know that. Anyway, folks,
Oh, look, he's laying on the desk.
we've been up here now. Sharon, how long have we been up, baby?
Oh, hang on a minute. 81 minutes.
81, so that's, what's 1.5? 60, nearly an hour and a half. Hope you've had a good time in our little Saturday vlog, live stream, and don't forget.
Hang on, George Bond has got his dance group Boogie Storm on Britain's Got Talent tonight at 8. There you
George
go.
Bond,
Not James Bond, George Bond.
his dance group Boogie Storm on Britain's Got
I
Talent.
hope they do well for you.
Yeah, I hope they do well, bud. And yeah, you must be new here, George. I haven't seen your name pop up before, bud. Mark, this ain't any old rant. It's a rant for anything else. Martin and Sharon, I've got 2 dogs, Chalky and Scylla, and a cat called Audrey. Got asthma and pet allergies. Wouldn't change a thing. Yeah, I know what that's like, Alan. I've had it, as I said to you. I've had that. Lawrence says, Lawrence has enjoyed the stream. That's good.
Would you like us to come back next week?
Well, the shed was staged on the
Should we come
patio.
back next week?
Oh, well. What do you mean come back next week, baby?
Next Saturday at 2, so I can't go shopping.
What do you mean you can't go shopping?
Well, I'm going to go shopping a minute after this.
Yeah, we'll go shopping, baby. I'll come with you.
Oh, he loves it 'cause he goes down that middle aisle.
If I go to Lidl, she'll find me in the middle aisle
Yeah.
or Aldi, one of the two. Anyway, folks, hope you've enjoyed today's stream. Thank you very much for your help with for Chris, United
Yes,
Kingdom
thank you
Talk,
very
reaching the
much for that.
1,000 subs. He's been at it for 13 years. We've had to get him somewhere. He can earn $5 a month now, believe it or not.
Well, see, let's have a look what he's got. He's got 1,005, so thank you.
Yeah, well done. Thank you
All
very
of
much,
you
folks.
have done
Do
that.
have a look at his channel. As I say, you haven't got to watch it all the time.
Just stay subscribed.
See if you
for
can
him.
win a fridge magnet. He does a daily raffle as well.
No, it's a weekly raffle.
Oh, you can buy the tickets every day.
Yeah.
You can buy
If you
tickets every
don't
day.
buy them, he just takes your
Oh, right,
name
I've used the
free.
wrong word again. This is where I make my mistakes, Shell. I do say a lot of rubbish sometimes, don't I? And sometimes I leave it in. That's when people pull
Bye,
me up.
Roy. Bye, Pete. Bye, John.
See you later,
Bye,
folks.
Jimmy. Bye,
Thanks very
Brendan.
much for watching, and I'll just finish you off one more time with our last, our 1991 video. You can say ta-ra to Martin and Sharon back in 1990, and until then, we'll see you next week. Oh, don't forget, look out during the week for our Retro Restore videos, or pop over to RetroHax on our other channel, or even check out Butler's Empire, where you can see the extended version of this little video I'm just going to show you now. We'll see you next week, folks. Bye for now.
Bye.
Come here.
What's he got?
Put him down. Got bloody sunglasses. Drop him. Got what? Not happy now. Bloody sunglasses.
Leave him. Stay there. See you later, yeah? Yeah, hey! Is it on? Sound and all?
A lovely car, isn't it? How did you do this?
I don't know, I was painting it, half this is half.
What is it? What sort of finish is that?
That's what we call bromide finish.
Bromide. And why are you dribbling when you're saying that?
I don't know.
So, you're obviously going at the car repairs in?
Yeah. This is a caravan, it's called Lakeside,
Yeah.
as you can see.
We wasn't talking about the caravan.
No,
We was talking about the car. Let's carry on. Do you intend continuing and finishing the job off?
well, it's half done, isn't it? It's got coach paint.
Coach paint. What is it supposed to do?
Need no run, no blotches.
Yeah.
You put it on by brush.
Yeah.
Instead of spray.
You don't. In other words, you paint it on instead of spray it. Have you ever? If we could just go around the other side of the car, we'll see if there's some body work which Mr. Butler's done. If you come around here, please.
That's what we call body filler.
I see you've prepared this bit of the car very well for spraying.
Oh, that's all right. That's got to be filled in yet.
Filler.
Filler, yes.
Do you think a bit of filler will do the job for
I
that?
think so. Get it close, that one, actually.
I did.
Oh, you get it close, that.
Well, I think you've got a lot to learn, Mr. Butler.
You got to see, we should take to see Ken's working. Come on, come on, see Ken working.
Alright, that's it.
Come and shut the gate.
Alright, come on.
Listen,
Does that remind you of?
Just come on with it.
You're not going to do it on
where's
me.
the little dog got?
I think. Do that one, go.
Well, I'm not buying two. I'm not spending out £15.
No! That's got that's one what you need.
Let's have a look.
No, they're my two, they are.
Well, one of the girls can use that. Kelly can.
Here's a key, Sharon. Take the cars and be very careful. Try to
Okay,
get
Roy.
them. You just, before you move off, check everything. Mirrors.
Okay, Roy.
Come.
Go on now.
Pardon me?
What's that?
Yeah, I do.
Sharon,
What?
when you stop, put it in park handbrake on. Same as handbrake off now.
Right, Dave.
Where?
What?
In the back, the door's open.
We're going to
No, I'm not buying no sweets. Get back, get back.
That's it. I like to see the woman take control there.
Alright, get
I
Val
want
on
to
there.
go. No, I want to go.
You check behind you.
Oh, look at her go, look.
Sharon, wave. Wave. Slow down.
That's it, Roy. You tell her. How are you, Sharon?
All round the
Yeah.
This is half-inch chap, by the way.
What do you do for a living?
Hello, Val. Here comes Val
Nothing.
walking.
And the
Why?
pop is thick.
I think you're very beautiful.
I think I'm quite a crawler.
I think you've got sunglasses on, isn't it?
Why?
You wearing sunglasses? You wearing sunglasses or what?
Oh, is that your daughter?
That's my daughter.
God, there is a likeness there, isn't there?
Well, she opens her mouth, you'll be able to tell her.
Yeah.
Supercolour
Do you teach your kids things like that, dear?
No, the father does.
Who's the father? Where is the father?
I don't know.
Well, shall we have a look around the room for him?
Yes, please. This is the father.
Yeah, just go
Yeah, I'm father to Tracy and father to Gary.
To the
Shall we
bridge.
go outside?
Yeah, let's go outside.
Does anybody go outside? We can have some fun outside.
Shall we have a bit of sun before
Inside.
sit? Where?
right, Paul.
Okay. It is, it was all